Hey everybody, I think we're live. I think it's working. Right. What's up everybody? I'm Zach. I'm the community manager of Big Time, and today we're going to answer some questions, vibe, kill some bad guys, and hopefully not die along our way. We're dual live streaming right now on pretty much every platform we have, TikTok included. Believe it or not, aren't we fancy and high tech? We've taken a moderate hiatus from streaming, but I believe we're going to be back with weekly streams and possibly more. Guys, if this is your first time seeing Big Time, welcome. Big Time is an action MMORPG where you adventure through time and space. And right now we are in Time's End. It's the last planet left at the end of the universe. And guys, I'm here to chill. It's Friday night. We're going to do a cool chill stream, answer some questions that you guys have about Big Time, kill some bad guys, go through adventures and dungeons, and in theory craft, guys. I think kind of that's what I want to do on this stream. If you guys have a favorite class, I want to hear why. I think we should kind of test it out. I want to hear you guys' thoughts on what you think your favorite class is, or I'll tell you mine, see if it's different, and answer questions you guys have about the game. And streams in the future we're going to have are going to be, I'm excited to say, they're going to have a lot more community involvement. You guys are going to be able to participate in the streams in the future that we're going to be live streaming on these platforms. We have so many fun ideas about community races. We're talking about, scavenger hunts that we could have throughout Time's End, and we could just organize with the community and stream on Twitch, and a lot more fun stuff we're going to be doing in the near future. But guys, thanks for coming on. Let me check chat, see if I'm missing anything like a noob. Guys, I'm monitoring multiple chats here, so I'm trying to do my best. Not exactly, what did someone say? Not exactly, I don't know about Big Time, but I have an idea about the game. How do I get out there? Any ideas on how? I've sent out a lot of emails, but no responses. I'm not exactly sure what you mean, Darby. Not exactly sure. If you want to get access to the game, if that's what you're saying, hop into our Discord, type in !access, and you should be able to follow those steps, get yourself a Ruby Pass, get free access to the game. Let's pop into an adventure real quick. I don't want to just keep running around. Let's kill some bad guys. Let's do some stuff, and hopefully not die on my end. So will there be a summoner class? Man, I think that would be pretty cool. Is there an enemy nearby? Oh, there he is. I know that our great Matt Tonks in a stream pretty recently was talking about the idea of multiple different classes coming, and I can't tell you guys about it. I don't even know myself, but who knows what's going to be coming in the future. He talked about multiple different pocket watches doing different things in that town hall stream, and the next month's town hall should be coming up pretty soon. And yeah, so who knows? We do a town hall is a stream we do once a month. It's kind of a big Q&A stream with the developers, and you guys get to, we post a tweet, you guys ask all your questions, and then we take all those questions, compile them, and then answer them on stream with the devs, who are freaking awesome ballers. So yeah, that's a bunch of fun. No, not about the game at all, just the foundations of my own game. Oh, I totally understand. Darby, I'm going to tell you, I can't answer that question because I'm a community manager. I am not a dev. Honestly, about marketing. I mean, I'm on the more marketing side of things. So if you want the marketing side, I can help you there. But getting your own game out there, I'm not a publisher. I wish I could help you, Darby. Honestly, what I'd say is intern at other game studios, kind of learn how they do things. If not, interact with indie developers on Reddit, other platforms. And, people out there are really very much willing to help, especially in the gaming space. People are, on average, really receptive to interacting with people. So, yeah, Darby, I wish you the best of luck on your game, man. He or she. All right, guys, we're going to be destroying rift generators. If you guys don't know how this works, basically when we destroy these rift generators, it's going to put up a shield, and every time the shield goes up, the generator is impenetrable. It cannot be destroyed, and you have to basically kill and eliminate the minions there they are, the rift abominations that come to defend the rift generator. So you kind of have to fight off hordes and hordes, and then also kind of destroy that rift generator in the process. It's pretty cool, man. All right, let me check the other chats. I'm monitoring multiple chats here. Ovanus, what's up, man? He says, hey, Zach, what's up? Go Jan, hi, how are you? I've emailed companies like Pearl Abyss, Square, Renas. No one seems to respond. Well, I'll tell you, if you go into our Discord, we have a very receptive, our moderator team is freaking awesome. And believe it or not, our devs are in the Discord all the time. So maybe if they're in there at the same time, maybe they could pop in and maybe answer some of your questions. But man, our mods are super chill in our Discord. So feel free to ask questions. You can, there's off topics. If you want to talk about things other than the game, feel free to. When are we gonna have a question and answer in Spanish? Man, I don't know when. I'm not bilingual, so I unfortunately can't help you there. Maybe. I really hope that we will maybe have some of the streams being translated possibly, which could be really cool. Maybe that could help. So, and maybe for the next town hall, I can talk to some of the guys and see if maybe we can get some of the Spanish questions translated into English, and then we can get those answered for you. And maybe do some subtitles, automatic subtitles, and captioning. Who knows? You know, but we want to accommodate a bunch of different languages and as many different cultures and countries possible. Even in big time, you can switch your language to whatever is native to you. Pretty much most major languages are supported, which is pretty cool. All right, let's destroy this rift generator, guys. And if you guys want to get access to the game yourself, feel free to pop into our Discord, type !access, and get yourself, follow the steps and get yourself a Ruby Pass. And because Big Time is free to play, if you guys don't know, it's free to play to get in and kill bad guys. We're in early access, so you need to get yourself an early access pass, but they're not too hard to come by. And I don't have the exact numbers, but you know, tons and tons of people are inside our game, and of course, even tons in our Discord. So it's a good time. All right, second rift generator destroyed. And guys, if you don't know, these scale in difficulty depending on your party's composition, how many people are in your party, and yeah, the levels, all that kind of stuff. So guys, when you saw we were entering the adventure, it kind of told us the level range. That's kind of the minimum and maximum levels of bad guys we're gonna come across. I'm struggling to, there you go, okay, I'll take that rock bridge across. Is it NFT related? Well, we have digital collectibles in our game that are purely cosmetic. It's not pay to win. It doesn't give you any advantage. And it's basically like if you were to have a skin in CSGO, Fortnite, Overwatch, anything of that sort. I mean, if you don't want to go the route of cosmetics, well, it's not going to affect your gameplay at all. They basically just attach like weapon skins and they make your weapon look cool. And if you're not into that, well, then you can play as a regular MMO because we're, you know, first and foremost, a game made by gamers and people who love MMOs that have 20, 30 years each in kind of the MMO space. So yeah, we are an MMO first. I mean, all that other stuff comes second. At the end of the day, we want to make a good game that people enjoy playing just for the game aspect. And yeah, it's not pay to win. You can't credit card warrior your way, and it's just skins. So if you were to have a skin in Overwatch, for instance, if you were to buy a weapon skin or buy you know, I don't know, some cool skin for an Overwatch character or something of that sort, it's like the same thing. And if you don't want to have it, doesn't give you any advantage, just make you look cool. Username is period. I don't know exact username, but if you want to get yourself access into the game, if you want to try it's in early access and it's playable, all you have to do is type !access in our Discord, and you can follow the steps and get a Ruby Pass. And Ruby Passes are free access to play. So pop into our Discord. It's discord.gg. That's Big Time. Pretty simple. We'd love to see you in there. All right, let's destroy this rift generator. Halfway, the shield should pop up. Almost. Where's that shield? Holy moly, there's no shield on this one? Oh, there it is. Just came in a little late. Let's destroy these rift abomination. You guys don't know, I have a barbarian shout when I do that scream, and there's another skill modifier that I have on top of it that will do a kind of like a bleed effect or a damage over time, which is pretty fun. Sexy avocado girl, what's up? Darby asks, what classes do we have in game? We have 4 main classes, and you know, I wouldn't be surprised if there's more in the future that are coming to the game. Right now we have what I'm playing right now, which is your time warrior, which is your heavy hitting melee brute. Kind of if you were to relate it to a regular class in an MMO, kind of be like a tank. It'd be your kind of heavy hitting slow brute. You have your Shadow Blade, which is kind of your fast ninja DPS kind of assassin class, which is more squishy but does a lot of damage and is very nimble. You have your Chronomancer, which is your long distance mage who casts spells to do damage, kind of your long distance, very squishy, not the fastest, but has a staff, be able to do a bunch of magic skill based attacks. And of course, Projectile, which is a projectile class. And your Quantum Fixer, which is your healer. That's kind of your jack of all trades, master of none, but has that ability to heal and support the team. And the cool thing is in Big Time, you can mix and match kind of class attributes. I mean, you can mix and match different types of armor from different classes. So you could take Time Warrior tank armor, which is, of course, your tough tank, and put that on your squishy Quantum Fixer healer and kind of make a hybrid and wield a weapon from a Chronomancer, which is your mage. So if you wanted to have a healer, which had tank armor, and also could have a long distance staff, I mean, you can mix and match it if you want to. Items and weapons in big time, they are not class based, they're just stat based. So it means if your character, your pocket watch, that's all your stuff is bound to a pocket watch, which is your like class, kind of your class build. You just need to have the stats required to be able to wield those pieces of armor and wear those armor pieces, use those weapons, and you'd be able to create whatever you want. I remember when I watched the stream in the Silver Pass 8 months ago, right? Yeah, so we had different types of passes, and the better passes would get you into the game earlier for early access people who really wanted to support the game. And yeah, if you have now the Ruby passes, if you want to get them, you can type !access. But those passes before were to let people in at the very beginning, and of course they were digital collectibles that are exclusive, right? So. Have you seen or played the next patch? If yes, what's up? What can you tell us? I have peered behind the big time curtain. I've seen what's coming in the next patch, and I can't say anything or they would kill me, and I don't want to get in trouble. But I'll tell you, it's a lot of fun stuff, a lot of good quality of life improvements, of course, graphical improvements, fun stuff that's coming, and I think a lot of people have been waiting for them for a long time. So I'm pretty sure it's not that far away. So I can't give you any dates on when or how soon is soon, but coming, it's coming. I wish I could tell you. Imagine a tanky priest. Man, that's stuff of nightmares right there. But yeah, it's kind of like a paladin class, right? If you're kind of like a tanky healer, that would be kind of like a paladin, right? Which can kind of tank but also heal. I believe that's what kind of that is in usual MMOs, right? I hope the audio levels are all good, guys. I kind of rebalanced them. I want to make sure the gameplay isn't too loud compared to my voice. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thanks for watching on your Friday night, or maybe it's Saturday, wherever you are in the world. Thanks for coming on. We're just trying to have some fun, kill some bad guys, answer some questions, and next week or pretty soon, we're going to start doing big community events where you guys can actually participate in game on the streams, which I'm super excited for. That's going to just be fun. You guys will be able to get in. I don't know. We have a bunch of things we've been theory crafting and kind of pontificating on what we could do in game and figuring it out. But yeah, we're going to have a bunch of fun kind of community things coming soon. Yeah, Paladin, basically. How do you take aggro? Man, I've kind of built out a Quantum Fixer healer that's kind of a tank, and it really does work well, especially if you want to lone wolf kind of your way through adventures. It's not the most advantageous if you're going for loot, because the adventures scale. So if there's more players, there's more loot, more bad guys. So you want to play in a group. But what it allows you to do is not be so reliant on your reliant on your teammates, which I think you are when you play a lot of other classes. When you're just a Time Warrior, you are so dependent on your healer. I mean, you can't do anything. But if you're a Quantum Fixer and build yourself up like a tank, you can do all types of kind of lone wolf type things and then heal yourself and really not have to rely and kind of go on side objectives while you're kind of completing the adventure and not be just kind of holding back and waiting to be kind of carried by your healer, right? Saturday already in Argentina? Well, thank you so much for coming on. Hopefully it's not too much of an odd time. You get your sleep, but thank you. I appreciate you coming on. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. I think in big time there are more races. I think there will be a playable alien insect. Will there be factions? If you look back at kind of our early kind of concept art for the game, you can see that in big time there's time collisions, which you're going to be able to interact and kind of expand the game and go to different parts of time, because of course big time is through time and space. It's not limited to kind of this, I don't know, melee weapons and staffs. I mean, if you look at our concept art from back in the day, there's weapons of like machine guns and firearms and tons of different eras of throughout time and space, because that's really what big time is. It's kind of multiple different times and kind of an anachronistic time period where it all kind of comes together in one conglomeration going back and forth where it's not really fixed. And that allows big time to kind of expand without limits of the game lore, right? Because you can kind of keep going and it all fits within the kind of the shackles of what is possible when you have no boundary through time and space. So yeah, I absolutely think that could be possible. I totally think there will be more races, and of course, when the storyline, the lore expands, I think that would make that more plausible as well. Do you think there will be a big city at some point? There is a big city. I believe Matt Tonks talked about it on the last town hall. It's called Epoch City. Epoch City is going to be a massive social hub that you're going to be able to interact with. That's going to have a bunch of NPCs. It's going to be kind of, you can think of it like a massive city of, we'll be able to interact with other players. It's kind of, there's vendors. It's non-combat. So you're not going to be able to worry about fighting or battling mobs. You can safely trade there and interact, and it's going to be a chill environment because Time's End is very hostile. But it's called Epoch City. So yeah, to answer your question, yeah, there will be. Also on our town hall stream recently, if you missed that, our Matt Tonks talked about PvP with other players, which is super exciting. Because right now we're PvE, talking about PvP in the future as well, where I think they're going to test it out. We're inside of your space, which is like kind of your personal metaverse, your personal land. They're thinking of possibly testing it out with like a dojo, where it could be like a decorative item you could put down. And once players entered in, just to test it out before we implement, because we want to implement a half-baked feature, right? So you can get a bunch of data from that, collect it, and make it better before we can like add the stakes where if you die in Time's End, it really means something to another player because you want it to be concise, real good PvP. So yeah, there will definitely be PvP coming, and Epoch City is, to answer your question, is a big city, which is going to be there soon. I don't know how soon. Soon is relative. Soon is relative. I can't give you a date. Like I don't know. What do you think about the player economy, giving classes for the economy that are not combat related? You know, we have a guy on our team named Khaled. He is just a genius when it comes to the economy, and I've seen the documents that they've put out to make sure the economy is balanced, player owned. There's people that are creating in the economy. There's people that are buying in the economy, different utilities for different things. I mean, with the forges, to be able to craft and make different types of items. I mean, that is just so freaking exciting. And it really is balanced. I mean, with, of course, there's supply and demand, like a real economy out there in a real market. And there's real economic factors that we have to take into consideration and make sure these items hold their value, make sure that they have rarity, make sure they're desirable. And it's complicated, man. You think it's, oh, this is just a game. But when you're dealing with it, it has economics that are similar, to the real world. I mean, if you have too much of something, price goes down, it's not scarce. So there's so many things that people have to take into consideration. And, I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys. I'm glad that's not my job because that is beyond my pay grade. So yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be very fun for players to be able to buy, pay players to create, and I think it's going to add to a very fun and balanced experience. Do you think players would actually take that role or no? Yeah, I think they would. I think there's going to be different players who are going to be crafters out there and make them, the producers of them, and the consumers of them. Like kind of like people in real life, man. Sometimes people don't want to take the time to go and make it. Sometimes people just want to go, get it. I mean, like I could make dinner for myself, but hey, man, door dashing is so easy, right? Not sponsored for DoorDash, I promise. I'm just kidding. I got a good set of gloves, guys. I got a better set of gloves than what I have, so we're gonna equip those. Just a little bit of extra stuff going on. I know you can't tell us much, but what do you know about how the PvP will develop in World of Warcraft? I'm a fan. I really like that. Will there be something like that? Yes. PvP is something difficult to implement, and especially when you're fighting another player and there's stakes. I don't know what it's going to be if you lose gold coins. Who knows what it's going to be? Who knows? We could keep theory crafting. I don't have the answer. But what I do know from the devs who are working to implement it firsthand, I know that they said they don't want it to be a half-baked experience. So right now it's just going to be a decorative item. This is what they're talking about. A decorative item that you place inside of your space. And it could be like a fighting dojo or something like that. It could be a ring, an octagon. I don't know no idea what they're thinking. But players enter. If a player, one player wins and kills the other player, then they're just going to respawn with no penalty. And then we'll collect information and on how it works and players' feedback on what they think about it, and kind of implement it to make it a better. I want to do a higher tier than 11. Make it kind of concise, and so if you really kill someone out in Time's End and you lose something, there's stakes. You're not going to feel like, oh man, I think that was not fair, right? You want it to be balanced. That's a big thing. PvP is a big thing. When you're battling bugs, it's not as big of a deal. Is there an Asia server? Yes, there is. There absolutely there is. Let me show you guys. Let me go to my lobby real quick, and I'll show you guys the server selection. Can everyone play right now? Yes, everyone can play. We're in early access, and all you need is a Ruby Pass, and you can grab those Ruby Passes for free in our Discord. All you have to do is use the command !access. These are all the different servers, guys. So you can see you have your Singapore, you have your Hong Kong, your Seoul, your Tokyo. If you're gonna kind of want to be in the kind of that Pacific-ish region, then you have your European Frankfurt, you have your American Los Angeles and New York, and then you have your South American servers. Can you say more about what counts as a completed dungeon in the game? Is it a requirement for the epilogue to appear on screen for the dungeon to count as airdrops? And must you take the dungeon's exit portal to as opposed to your own town portal? I believe it's just when it says I believe the summary screen it when you defeat the final boss and you're able to open the chest. I believe that's when it counts. I don't know for sure if you take the portal back. I don't have specific information, but I know it works on how many adventures you have completed, and I believe you have to complete the adventure and finish the boss. That would be my logic. Who did you say was the genius on the economics? Does he have a Discord? Yes, he does. His name is Khaled. His name is Khaled. He's in our Discord. We have a economy section in our Discord, believe it or not, that you can go and chat, and he's in there a bunch. His name is Khaled. He's our director of monetization and the economy to make sure everything runs smoothly. His name is Khaled. He's in our Discord, and we have an economy channel in our Discord where you can ask specifically economy-related questions. I'm in Los Angeles, where I am in real life, so it's perfect for the Los Angeles server. I'm basically have like 0 ping, which is insane. So it's like I'm playing single player. Yeah, but to answer your question about the completing the adventure for its count, I believe it would just have to be finishing the final boss, and I think that would be the end. But I hope you guys are enjoying this stream. I'm having a good time talking to you guys. You guys are asking fantastic questions today. Thank you so much for coming on. I don't know about you, but I would like to be in a space pirates faction. I like the neopunk aesthetic that they have. Well, I've seen some time collisions and some sneak peeks of fun stuff. I know they're talking about in concept art a while ago of a bunch of kind of steampunk, cyberpunk cities and cool stuff that they have. So I know they have feudal Japan, which is very cool, like an old-fashioned ninja-based kind of samurai-esque Japanese landscape, and they also have medieval Europe. And I've seen some other talks of Atlantis, who knows, and possibly going to the Old West, who knows what. Those are the ones I've heard of. Who knows more what they have on the horizon? But if you look at some concept art, there's some characters that are part of the Evermore Academy that are firing, cyberpunk-esque firearms with, laser blasters and stuff like that. But also, guilds are a very major part of the game, and there's going to be even more guild features coming when it comes to social aspects of having a friends list and being able to add more support for your guild, maybe possibly represent your guild by having a username or some tag. So you never know. You never know what's coming. If you could join a space pirate faction within big time would be awesome. You could have a guild who does that. I mean, I think that would be insanely cool. But we can only wait and see. I mean, we're in early access, man. And I'll tell you, we're getting a big patch once a month. That's kind of the way things have been going. Big patch once a month. So, I mean, you do not have to wait long to get new content. Also, what's really fun, you guys can look forward to our town hall streams where the devs come on, they answer questions, we do a big Q&A, we have some fun stuff, and sometimes we even give you guys sneak peeks on things that are coming. I mean, last time we gave you sneak peeks on mobs that are coming, some bosses. And and it's not every time there's going to be a sneak peek, but you guys can ask your questions, and sometimes the sneak peeks come from the questions, because sometimes the devs, I don't know what I can and can't say, but they're the ones who make the rules, right? So where's the soul drain mobs? I'm trying to lure this guy. But yeah, the devs can come on and Gojan, the town hall stream, I believe, is only a week or 2 weeks, I believe. We do it once a month, and so before the end of April. And we're going to post a tweet, and you can ask literally as many questions as you want. I believe last town hall stream we answered, 100 questions? 80 or 100 questions? So yeah, feel free to type as many questions as you want. And I believe most of them will be answered by the developers who are worked on AAA titles that you guys have definitely played. And hopefully you'll get your answer to all of these, and because I'm only telling you what I know secondhand, right? And you'll be able to hear it from the horse's mouth, which is fun. Please tell the devs that if they put a motorcycle on the map, I would love them for life. Man, I would love that, dude. I know there's, in the concept art, if you look back, they're talking some stuff about, vehicles and cool things like that. Can you tell us more about the servers? It says Frankfurt as a hub. It seems that Frankfurt as a hub for the vast majority of players, but for those like me in New York, it's a disadvantage in terms of server ping. Will there be any development on the server side? Yes. We always work on optimizing ping, especially for players in all regions. I mean, it does seem that players have kind of come together in Frankfurt. I mean, I don't know if that's just where the vast majority of players have to be, or are in Europe as a whole. I don't have any idea why that kind of became the hub. But kind of what it's done for me is I will go to Frankfurt to be able to kind of do some good trades with the vendors, because of course the Vendroids are community based, where players have to input items to be purchased. But yeah, I know servers are going to expand. I know there's going to be more servers as well, and hopefully there's going to be more servers that players are going to be able to go on to, so it's not so much of a ping discrepancy. And of course, optimizations for your ping to make it easier. But of course, connecting to a place like Frankfurt, I mean, it does take a while for a signal to go from Frankfurt back to New York and or connect to the big time servers. So yeah, there will be optimization coming. And as more players, of course, when we go from early access to, you know, later developments of the game where it's more open, there will be, of course, more players to be able to get into the game and fill up New York servers. And so maybe you wouldn't have to use Frankfurt as a whole in the future. Oh, these freaking bugs, man. I can't really see the radius of the soul drain. There we go. You think big time devs are too busy to look at other game ideas? I've considered emailing them. You know, I can't speak for them. They are incredibly busy, but I don't know if they would object to looking at another game on their free time. They are people too, and they are gamers. And I mean, if you go inside the play tests, they're literally they're gamers. They're homies. They're really cool people. So yeah, if you were to email them, or maybe when you ask them a question on some stream, or if you see them in Discord, feel free to shoot your shot, man. All right, Darby, I think it's very cool that you take the initiative to come and ask these questions and email and reach out to make your own game. I mean, that's how you do it. I mean, everyone starts somewhere, and that's how I believe even the biggest game studios in the whole world. I mean, that's how they started, from people who have a passion for these things. So, I mean, respect that you have the initiative to do that. You've been excellent this evening. Thank you. Well, thank you for coming on asking questions. I really appreciate it. This has been a bunch of fun. Still gonna, hopefully the gameplay in the background has been entertaining. I'm trying not to die here. Trying to commentate, also have fun. But you guys are sick. Thank you. Sorry if I sound congested, guys. I have some yucky bug. That's ironic. I promise that was not a pun about killing bugs. I have some type of sickness. Now tell us, honestly, which set do you like the most? Personally, he is supposed to be from the Quantum Fracture, just because it reminds me of an anime called Robotech. Man, let me read back your question. Now tell us, what set do you like the most? What set? I'm not sure which you're talking about. You're talking about which class do I like the most? All right, guys. I believe if you use skills, I don't know if you guys know this, if you use some of your skills to finish off enemies, like as the skill will be the thing that kind of completely finishes them off to kill them, I believe you get more data points. So if you want to do these, and if you're close to killing them, I believe, yeah, you get 3 data points. All right, cool. See, I only got 1 there. All right, cool. The more you know. But yeah, Darby, I mean, the devs are very open. They're very cool people, and they're gamers just like you. So I wouldn't be surprised if they answer you in the Discord. The Discord would definitely be your best shot. I mean, I don't think emailing them, I think you'd have a lesser shot at that, but Discord is definitely the way to go. And if you guys are seeing that I'm answering questions for comments that are invisible, they're coming from other chats. So I have multiple streams going on. I'm on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, I even believe as well. So I mean, hey, we're not dual live streaming. We're like quadruple live streaming, which is so much fun. It's we use this software that kind of conglomerates and organizes all of the chat in one place, so it makes it a lot easier. Just an idea for now, but thanks, man. Of course, brother. Go ask in our Discord, and I think that's the best place. Alright, trying to finish off these mobs, guys. If something I don't know if you guys know about this is when you're killing bad guys, it says get to the kind of the boss area. That's kind of go to the boss room and do the main boss fight. If you kind of ignore these other mobs before you get there, they're angered, they're aggroed, and the game is going to want to send you back to finish off these mobs. So you can't just kind of speed run past them. But if you don't make them aggro, if you were to sneak past them, not get them angry at you, oh, I don't want to die. Oh no, please. Okay, geez, that was close. Trying to get through it, and if it's accepted, I'll try to get on a team to help make it with. Darby, that's the way to do it. I like your gumption. I wish you the absolute best of luck. Go through with it. All right, let's heal up. Guys, if you don't know, if you press Z on your keyboard, you can sit and rest. It makes you immobile, but you'll gain back your energy, your mana, your health, all that goodies. But of course, you can't move. And you sit there like a dope. You do look kind of cool, man. You're on one knee, looking tough, like you're contemplating your reality as a time warrior. What led me here? Why am I in an insectoid hive? Why do I have this lightning hammer? Why do I have to get to a boss room? What has this reality become? Hey, man, I'm sorry, I got too philosophical on us. It's Friday night. We're just killing bad guys. We're just killing bugs, man. Why do you have to get all philosophical on me, Zach? I'm just goofing, guys. But this is your first time watching the stream, guys. This is big time, and it's an MMO. It's an action MMO, venturing through time and space. We're in early access, and yeah, we have a gigantic Discord of people who are playing the game, getting in. It's free to play, so all you need is an early access pass to be able to kill bugs and destroy bad guys, just like I'm doing here. Have you played all the classes? I hallucinate with the Chronomancer. I love the animations. I have played all the classes. I want to be honest, I suck with the Chronomancer because whenever I play a game, I love DPS or tank because I'm going to be honest, I'm not a big support fan. I mean, it's when you play, I don't know, any other video game, I will always go for the tank class or the DPS class. Oh geez, that's not good, guys. But yeah, I like being in the fight, have my teammates support me. Of course, I'm supporting my teammates. I'm not saying I don't, but I like being the one doing the combat firsthand. Some people like the other stuff. Hey, all due respect. I like just being up in the fray. But guys, I'm gonna eat my words in 1 second. You know why I'm gonna eat my words, guys? Because that bug right there has a fire aura that is terrifying. And here's the dealio, guys. If I get inside the radius of its effect, I'm just going to burn. And I don't believe I'm gonna be able to even tank it. I don't think I can even tank it. Like if I try, can I do the radius? Oh, I can do it from that. Ooh, buddy. Come on, don't burn. I can burn him out. Oh my gosh, guys, this is just abusing game mechanics. Oh my god, guys, if that's not abusing game mechanics, I don't know what is. I believe my barbarian shout is directly on his radius of his fire circle. Let me do it again. Let's go, dude. This is so broken. I'm so sorry. This is probably gonna get patched. This is so broken. Abusing game mechanics on the official stream. Let's go, dude. Can you die? Yes, let's go, dude. If I entered that radius, I would have so been melted. That's so funny, man. I entered it for a second. You see, I went down from like 788 to like the 600s. Holy moly, man. All right, guys, it's called the Tree of Life. You guys don't know what it is. If you enter it, you'll rejuvenate health, but if an enemy enters the radius of its effect, it will gray out. It will no longer be able to be used. This is a Revive Fallen Ally shrine. How it works, there's shrines all around the map. And in these adventures, how it works is if you're, say, playing in a party, you're not forever alone like myself, and one of your teammates dies, they can be revived by just holding E and bring them back. But if you don't get to them in time and they unfortunately bleed out to their ultimate demise, you can come back and their demise is not ultimate, and you can revive them and use that consumable and bring them back, which is cool. But it's consumable, right? So if you use it once, it will poof, it'll do a really cool animation. You get to see a pretty animation and hallucinate like Gojan over here and go forth. Please tell the devs that have taken into account my recommendations, but chat bubbles, it's only thing I need to roleplay and joke a little in game. I would love not just chat bubbles to add on to what you're saying, but I would love there to be some like in-game voice comms. I think that would be funny. You know what I always think is like really funny, guys? I think this is stupid. I think it's really funny when there's like proximity chat, like as you go farther away, like your voice starts to fade. I just think that's just hilarious. I know that's like so stupid, but I just think that's funny. Hi guys, I know. So mature. You're so mature, guys. I think it would be really funny if someone's like talking to me. I don't know. And I just like slowly back away and their voice kind of like fades into the distance. I don't know, guys. I think that's kind of funny. Okay, I have one skill point. What do I want to put it in, guys? All this stuff looks pretty yummy. But it says Ren will destroy layer's defense. I don't know, guys. That blood spray aura looks pretty good, but a lot of times I solo. So I don't know if we want to do that one. Health, I don't know. 4% health, let's do that. I like 4% more health. 4% more health is pretty sick. Trying to get through this without completely dying, guys. All right, so we have one marked target on our horizon. You can see on our heading indicator. Now there's 3. This is not good, guys. if there is any bug or any type of mob that has kind of like an AoE, like inside like an aura, guys, I am gonna be up a creek without a paddle. I'm gonna be telling you, that's really not good because problem with the melee is you have to be up in their face, right? You kind of skew game mechanics like I did and be on the very radius of that aura's effect to be able to knock them out that way, but a lot of times you want to play these with multiple different people in your team, up to 6, so yourself and 5 others, and be able to fight them that way. So be able to kind of, if they have like that aura, you'll be able to still take them down without dying, like me right now, showing you guys. Guys, I meant to take all that damage, man. I meant to take all that damage, 100%. That was totally not accidental. Imagine someone just yelling Leroy Jenkins doing head first suicide in front of a group of mobs. That would be so funny. Oh, dude, it would. I would love that. I would love that. You know what's funny is a lot of the members on the team have a really good sense of humor. Most of them, all of them have a good sense of humor on the team, which is pretty funny. And they really do love that kind of stuff. I mean, there's little Easter eggs around Time's End as well in adventures. So I mean, I really wouldn't be surprised if I see that. If you see that in game, they should do a little shout out to you. That would be amazing. I love how I'm just dying. I love how I'm just trying to do my best to talk here, and I'm just getting absolutely like skanoodled, man. Trying to knock out these guys. So why was I targeting that guy with that green kind of X over his head, or that cross or plus symbol, whatever you want to call it, healing symbol? Well, it's because he's a healer, man, and he's going to. Oh no! Back up! Oh no! He has an aura, guys. That's not the vibe. That is not the vibe, man. That's not the vibe. Why does he have an aura? Guys, I told you that was my nightmare. I said if he had an aura, we're gonna be donezo. Please, no, dude. Please, I have a family. I have a big time family, please. Nevermore Academy. All right, guys, I think we're gonna do what we did before, guys. We're gonna abuse game mechanics on main live stream. We're gonna abuse game mechanics on the official Twitch live stream. All right, we get the aura, and we back up. That's the secret, guys. I have a bleed effect that does damage over time. And he's gonna be doing damage. Then we're gonna do it again. We're gonna wait for him to get close, guys. Then we're gonna abuse game mechanics. Hold on. Let's do it. Okay, guys, because if you don't know why I'm doing that aura he has around him is just death. Yes, dude, let's go, dude. Let's go. I love that, man. I love that. It's not like the devs are gonna watch my official Twitch live stream and then fix it. Totally not. It's totally not how that works. Hey man, that was awesome. I loved how that worked. I think that's what I'm gonna do from now on. If there's like a bug, I'm just gonna use that effect. I'm just gonna like pray and be like, hey man, we're gonna abuse game mechanics. This has been too much fun. I'm just goofing. All right, guys, I'm running this way. We're gonna see if we can kill these bad guys. I'm gonna sit and rest like a little baby. I used my 1 health potion to try and not get absolutely obliterated. So I'm gonna sit and rest, rejuvenate some health, and then deal with that clocky up there. He's staring at me, man. I don't like how he's looking at me. Kind of creepy. You like imagine there's just like a robot. It's like Megan. Have you guys seen the movie Megan? It's a movie. I'm not gonna spoil it, man. Oh jeez, he just came out, dude. When did you get there, bro? What? I was talking about a. Oh my gosh, you started talking to me. Talking about a movie, man. But anyway, it's like Megan with just the robot just starts staring at you. I'm not gonna spoil it for people who haven't seen it. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, hey, it's a cool movie. All right, guys. I don't know what's gonna happen to this guy. I don't know if he's gonna put up a shield. That he is. He's gonna put up a fire radius. Oh, look at this, man. Why do you think I abuse these game mechanics? Why do you think I'm abusing these game mechanics, man? You think I'm supposed to deal with that? I was in his fire aura for like 2 seconds, dude. All right, guys. I know now what I gotta do. Do you guys know what I have to do? We're gonna have to get to his radius. We're gonna pop it, then we're gonna back off. And we're gonna pray he doesn't have the ability to rejuvenate. Hell, if he does, this isn't good, guys. We're gonna get back. There we go, we're gonna back up. Then we're gonna let him burn out. We're gonna let him burn out. It's like that. We're gonna let him die. He's gonna run away from me. Hey man, how's your aura working for you, buddy? No, get back. Come on, please. Please don't make me do one more. Please don't survive by a sliver of health. Of course you have to. Yes, I love Megan, dude. It was so good. That's how I felt with that mega clocky back there. Well, not a mega clocky, that clocky. What am I saying, man? I should know my mobs, dude. My mobs. All right, man. This is a bunch of fun. Guys, I'm using my barbarian shout with my bleed when mobs have auras. Dude, this is the only way I'm surviving it. You saw in my defense, you saw how much damage I took within what? 5 seconds? Like, I think I'm pretty tanky. I'm a level 15. I got really nice armor. I got all the bedazzles that I can have, the rings, the amulets, and still the necklaces. He just melted me, man. Hey, you know, it's not a bug, it's a feature. That's what I always like to say. Do you see those guys up there? Do you see that? That's terrifying, man. Have you noticed that the robots scream? Well, I always know. Dude, I have noticed that. I don't know who does the voices for that. I no one ever told. Dude, look at bro. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this, fellas. Dude, Gojin, I always wanted to know who did the voices for that. Dude, I don't know. I wanted to do it, man. Like, I didn't even know they were coming, and then I heard them. I'm like, bro, they didn't even ask me. Dude, I don't think anyone wants to hear my voice in game, man. Dude, this is just terrifying in every way. Dude, I would love to. Would you guys want to hear me do, like, mega clocky voices? I would love to do. Dude, what? How am I supposed to do? What? Yeah, this is not good. Not good, guys. Not good. Look at that. What am I supposed to do there, guys? What game is this? You're watching Big Time, man. It's an action MMO, and I'm about to die a horrible death against these robots. Get away from me. I've aggroed all these mobs, man. Dude, why do you have a big mallet? Why is he flying? This is not good, man. This is not good. I don't know how I'm supposed to do this, guys. I'm gonna like peek around the corner like in the movies. I see him. He's coming down. Not good, guys. I don't think I'm gonna do this. I don't think I'm gonna be able to survive this, fellas. Alright, man, this is dude. He's so terrifying. Why do you have 20,000 health points? Why do you have so much? Why do you have so many health points? Why do you have 20,000 health points? Oh my god, dude. Where'd he go? Why is he up in the sky? Dude, that man is just terrifying. Rip friend. Brother, I am gone. I am gone. I'm just running for my life against this Che. Guys, I'm gonna put up a valiant fight, okay? We're gonna do it. I'm gonna die, but we're gonna do it. Bro, come here! You wanna go? You wanna go? You wanna go? Yeah, that's what I thought, man. I got these abilities. Yeah, you better kneel. You better kneel to me, man. Like, I love these robots. Like, I want to be part of that faction. You want to be part of them, Gojin? He's killing me. You want to be part of the mobs that are just ruining my day? He has 20,000 hit points. Dude! What am I supposed to do against this guy, man? I'm just running for my life like a little baby. Look at those rockets, man. Hey, I understand why you'd want to be part of that faction, but hey, man, that hurts my soul a little bit, man. Thought you were on my side, Gojan. Not cool. Guys, I don't know how I'm supposed to defeat this guy. I mean, I think Jeff will whittle away his health points. Is that what I have to do? This is intense, guys. He's dude, the swipe. Why do you have to You feel so alive? I feel so dead, Che Guevara. I feel so dead. You just swiped me for like 500 hit points. That's terrifying. That gives me the scaries. What's up, Carrot? I believe you're typing in Spanish. I do not read or speak Spanish, so I do apologize. Welcome, though. Okay. You know what? I don't think I could have fought him. Guys, can I tell you? I don't want to spoil it too much, but if you kill him, he just is like a Russian nesting doll. If you guys know what a Russian nesting doll is, basically it's like a doll inside of a smaller doll and keeps going down where there's smaller and smaller dolls inside of the biggest doll. And he just morphs in different forms, and he's terrifying. And he gives you really good loot. He's like a loot pinata, but you have to yourself not be the aforementioned loot pinata. So then he'll just be farming you for all your goodies. But hey, man, I think we did pretty good, guys. Come here. Come on, guys. Be there for me. My faction won this time. Dude, I thought you were on my side, Gojan. I've been getting that guy all night. Really? Who knows? Maybe he's in rotation. I don't know how that works, but maybe. But you want to be part of the Che Guevara faction, man? Not very cool. I thought you were part of the Zach faction. It's not a thing. My name is just Zach. I just want you to be on my side. But anyway, guys, this has been a bunch of fun. I died a horrible death. I'm so sorry. Russian nesting doll. Yes, exactly. It's called. I don't even want to try to pronounce that. Can I tell you? I am Polish and Ukrainian, and I'm all of Eastern European descent, and I'm so sad that I lost my mother tongue. I lost it. But hey, that's okay. We're killing bad guys. Che Guevara just eliminated us. We're trying to kill some bad guys. But guys, thank you so much for coming on. I hope you guys have a fantastic Friday night. Thanks for goofing along and being stupid with me. If you want to try this out for yourself and get murdered by a Che Guevara Russian nesting doll with missiles raining from the sky, please do it. I hear something coming for me. That's another player. Hey, what's up, man? What's up, other dude? There's another person. This is sick. More people. This is at the end of the live stream though. I'm sorry, Jay Stones. I can't play with you. But guys, thanks for coming on. Join our Discord if you want to be murdered by Che Guevara's as well. And I chose to message Maurice on Discord. Should I have chosen anyone different? He's great. They're all sick. I mean, go forward, kill him. Message him, kill him with kindness. That's the way to do it. Messaging the chats. People are very friendly. But guys, have a great rest of your night. Join our Discord. Type !access if you want to be killed by Che Guevara Russian nesting dolls and hopefully not have a fate like myself. Have a wonderful rest of your Friday night. Have a great weekend. And I believe I'll see you guys on Monday. I believe there's going to be more content coming soon. So guys, have good big timing. Have a wonderful weekend. And I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.